Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, August 6th. Looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and NQ. Well, it's been a tale of every day changing on our checklist sheet. As the Bulls crushed the Bears Monday, yesterday was the Bears' turn. Again, it was the Bulls' turn today as they end up winning 7-0. The Bears coming into yesterday had a chance to put that daily back to balance, couldn't do it. We did hold trend yesterday, took it all back today. We go out with a double distribution day up today in ES, a triple distribution up in NQ. Look at Righty. Righty, their fourth perfect POC of the year. They had 4 perfect point of controls last year. That's kind of unusual to have a perfect POC, and they never saw the opening after A. Pretty interesting. They go out with a perfect point of control and a pullback in G. NQ, triple D. ES goes out with a 9-wide POC, an afternoon pullback in G, and a double distribution. Volume will be under average today as it's petered out a bit. Again, yesterday I didn't take a long. Well, today I didn't take a short. The first hour of trading, or most of the first hour, was vicious chop, especially in both of them. ES took out A's high, A's low. NQ had some massive pullbacks every time it pushed up. I did well on my first trade of the day to get the overnight high. But then my next 2 trades in A, because we had the overnight high, I thought a pullback of some decent amount would be all right, but there were some vicious ones. So I had made about 15 points on the overnight high. I gave that back and some more. It's down about 8 to 10 points after A. But then the market started becoming more accommodating. I got A's high in B period. I took a long to fill single prints from yesterday, the first set. I did nothing in C. I missed the IB high, but I did well on longs in D period, on pullbacks, and the other single print fill. And then, believe it or not, in E, I freaking broke even. I went to go fix my lunch. Well, before I went to fix my lunch, I took a long, made some money on the first lot, came in, I took it off, I ended up breaking even. Then I went to go fix my lunch, and I came back in E period, it spiked again pretty good. So I missed that. I had a good G period, though. I had long against the single prints, one time framing up before we stopped it, and again as an afternoon pullback when G took out F's low. So G was a good time frame. And then an I period. Again, a couple of nice longs against one time framing up and the 144. Didn't do anything after that. I could have bought somewhere in J. I didn't. And KL and M really just kind of traded sideways. We did probe a little bit, but not enough where I would use the previous high today as a reference point. So let's go to the charts. Look, these bulls are pretty resilient, right? They are pretty resilient. So here's the S&P. And this is also, don't forget, with any kind of garbage coming out this week, right? So right now we're up $11 for the week. Not bad, right? So here's your monthly. The monthly's still incredibly healthy on ES and in NQ. Righty came back to balance. Now, obviously, it's an inside month, but it's early in the month. Again, I'm going to say that I think this market needs to come into balance on the longer time frame. We'll see if that's going to be this month or not. The weekly is balance. Okay, it's still balance. Again, I'm calling it, including this week, a 6-week balance. I am using the 30th low. Some people will probably use last week's low. I don't have a problem with that, but I think the bulls deserve the respect to have this whole thing encompassed as a balance. And the daily is up. We're one time framing up for 3 days. The only other thing that's a little different is IWM. They had an inside day. So again, it doesn't stop their one-time framing, right? but it's up to you if you want to call it up or up to balance. Again, we closed above the 20-day moving average by $3. We've been going back and forth through it for 3 days, though. So for my money's worth, even though the daily is up, that is not resolved yet. Keep that in mind. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Rest up, enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.